Alright, so for chapter 3, we're going to get into it. This is from the previous chapter. I'm going to use this as a template, so I will go File, Save As, and let's look at page 3-2. Our first drawing is going to be a bookcase. So I'm going to go ahead and name this bookcase and hit save. And there we go. This I do not need. Go ahead and delete that. Zoom in a little bit. First thing we got to do is rectangle. REC, spacebar. And now we can specify the first corner point by 0, 0, enter. And now we can enter the dimensions, so the letter D, spacebar, and we are going to type in, looks like 1 foot by 3 foot, so 1 foot, spacebar, 3 foot, spacebar, and there you go. Looks like it wasn't supposed to be that way. That's okay. We can rotate it. Let's do it 90. Enter. And then let me go ahead and move this to the perfect. And that's that first drawing. So Control S for save. I wonder if I could duplicate this. Nope, but we'll go to File, Save As, and the next one's coffee table drawing. So save. Go ahead and delete this. And looks like we are doing the same thing, but this time we're entering fractions. So it's REC, spacebar, 0, 0, enter, and it's 3 foot, dash 10, and I could put 0.5 or dash 1/2. Enter, and there you have it. Oop. Let me rewind that. Let's do that again. So I want to say this is not right. Yeah, that's not right. Rectangle, 0, 0, and now D for dimensions, spacebar, and we got 1 foot, oops, I'm sorry, 3 foot, 10 dash 1/2. Alright, spacebar, and then now this is 1 foot. I accidentally hit enter when I should have hit the spacebar. 1 foot 6. Spacebar. There we go. And there you have it. That is your coffee table. I would add one more thing. Label this. I don't want this at 1/8 of an inch, so let's make this at 3 inches. There we go. Coffee table. And there you have it, Control S. And then just move on to the next drawings. We got a lot of them. So, Command Shift S. Already saved. Let's replace coffee table. Command Shift S. And the next one is going to be a desk. So desk dash 1. Hit OK or hit save. And I'm going to change this Command A and call this desk dash 1. Go. Rectangle. So REC spacebar 0, 0, spacebar D spacebar and 3 feet, spacebar 1 foot 6, spacebar, and then just click and done. Voila. Let me go ahead and move this over, center it, Control S, and then, or Command S, Command Shift S. This is save as, and now we move on to night table. Save, change this, Command A, night table, and the night table is going to be 1 foot 6 by 1 foot 6. So REC 0, 0, spacebar 1 foot 6, enter. And so that one is a square. I don't have to hit dimensions, just it'll automatically make it a square. There we go. Control S, or Command S, Command Shift S, and we'll move on to the dresser. So dresser dash 1, save, Command A, dresser dash 1. And this one's telling you to use the stretch command. So this is 1 foot 6 by 1 foot 6. So if I'm going to stretch this, it's letter S for stretch. And I'm going to specify what I'm going to stretch. Oops. Select the object, specify. Ooh. There we go. I have my ortho on. So S, spacebar, and then where this box is cutting through is where it's going to start to stretch. So I'm going to hit the spacebar again, and then I'm just going to grab it right here from the middle and just go up 6 inches because I already know it's 1.5 feet. And if I go on page 3-5, the dresser 1 is 2 feet by 6 feet. And let's see, right here, I could just do 6 feet and just go up here, delete that, stretch, and then just stretch it out from here to here. And there you have it. That's how you can easily create something from an existing to what you have now. It looks like we have another rectangle 4 inches by 4 feet. So REC. We're going to do 4 feet. So 4 feet. Oops. Let's do dimensions first. So D, spacebar, 4 feet, spacebar, 4 inches, spacebar, enter. Click. And now I can move this, so M spacebar from the midpoint to this midpoint. There you have it. There's a dresser. Command S, Command Shift S, and this is going to be dresser dash 2. It's going to be 2 by 3. So I don't need this. I could stretch. stretch this out to here, that midpoint, because that's 6 feet and I only need it at 3 feet. And if I wanted to dimension this, let's see. Yep, that's 3 feet. And when you start to think like a drafter, you start to think of quick ways to do things, and that's how come I'm running through this really quickly. Is I understand that I don't have to redraw this in the rectangle command. I could just use the stretch command real quick if I know that, or I could just delete it and just do it quickly in the rectangle command. Either way. But I like to show different ways of doing things. What may work fast for you may not be work fast for others. Alright, so Command Shift S. This is Command Shift S is save as, and so I already saved this one. So desk -2, and it looks like it's 5 feet by 2.8. Stretch. (24 inches) is 2 feet, so this is 5 feet total. And stretch, since that's 2 feet, I need to go up 8 inches. And now I need to draw a rectangle, 1'3". Oops, dimension first. So D spacebar 1'3", spacebar 2 feet or 24 inches, and there you go. Click, move. So M spacebar, and then I'm going to grab it by this corner, and then I'll just move this. Command L, and there you have it. So Command S, Command Shift S. That's desk 2. Go to File Cabinet. Hit Enter. And it looks like I don't need this. REC 0, 0, spacebar D spacebar 1'3", spacebar 2'3", enter. Done. Move this to here. Command A. File Cabinet. Done. Command S. Command Shift S. And there we have File Cabinet. Oh, cancel. The next one is Chair 1. Sorry. Chair -1. Save. Alright. Alright. So, looks like the rectangle is 0. So REC spacebar 0, 0, spacebar D spacebar 2'8", spacebar 2'3", spacebar, click, and then it looks like it's a 2 by 2 on the inside. So rectangle, and then just 24, enter. Oops. Dimension. There we go. And I'm going to bring this right over here to the middle. grab this midpoint to this midpoint, and then I'm also going to move it down. It says 3 inches. So Command L, 3, enter, and it looks like we're going to need to trim this. So to trim that is TR, hit the space bar twice, enter, done. And this is a chair dash 1. Let's go ahead and move that, M space bar. And to redo this, I just double click inside and Command A selects it all, and then I just change it to whatever. That's how I get it done quick. So Command S, Command Shift S, and we're moving on to sofa. So sofa. And it looks like the sofa is going to be out to 6'2". Well, line 6'2", enter. Go ahead and delete that. S for stretch, and space bar, grab it by this corner. There you go. Voila. I want to double check from here to here. Yep, 5'6". Everything else is the same. I noticed on the left side the dimensions were the same, so that 3 inches, 2'3". I noticed it was the same, so it was easy just to stretch that. I'm going to change this to, so I'm going to double click inside, Command A, sofa, M spacebar to move, and there you have it, sofa. Control S, or Command S, Command Shift S, and now we're moving on to bed. Oops. Double. Alright, so we got a rectangle, RAC, 0, 0, 0, spacebar, D, spacebar, 4'6", spacebar, 6'8", spacebar, done. Alright, the line that's right here down 3 inches, you can do it several ways. You can draw a line right here and move it down 3 inches, or you can draw a line like this, come out this way. It doesn't matter how far you go out, but you can go down. You go down 3 inches and then go across, and then you could just trim it afterwards. And it looks like that from here to the next line is 1 foot 4 inches. So I'm going to copy that. There you have it. And then we're just going to guesstimate the size of the pillows, and it looks like so trim, TR, spacebar, spacebar, that's trimmed. We might be able to yeah, I think that's right. So rectangle, just going to start like this. CO for copy, oops. CO. Just going to put it right there and then move it 4 inches. That looks good. I like that. So I'm going to trim, TR, spacebar. There you have it. That is bed double. So bed dash double. I'm just going to move it. Control S, Command S, Command Shift S, and this is going to be bed queen. Go. Change that to queen. And so this, I just have to stretch it out. Stretch, spacebar, 6 inches. This, I have to stretch. Oops. Commands. I'm going to stretch this 1.5 inches. So 1.5. Oops. 0.5. There we go. Stretch this. 1.5. I think another 1.5. Yeah, that's good. And so that's queen. So Command S, Command Shift S, and now on to 3-8 is the king. Save, and okay, right now this is at 5 feet wide, so I need to stretch this a foot. Stretch, and I'm going to stretch right here. 12 inches is a foot. Let me do 6 here and 6 here, like that. Done. King. Move. Center it a little bit. There you go. That's a king size bed. Command S. You can see how quick it goes when you start understanding how you can manipulate existing drawings rather quickly. Alright, so Command Shift S. Now we got laundry dash sink. Hit OK. Stretch it out. That's good. I don't need all this. REC 0, 0, D 24, 18. There you go. I'm going to move it from here to here. And it looks like there is a circle, a couple circles. So a 2-inch diameter circle. Alright, so 2-inch diameter, so this will just be 1-inch radius. Enter. Looks like it's moving 5 inches down. Looks about right. And that's that. Voila. Move this over. Nice and center. Command S, Command Shift S. And now we're on to dryer. Save. Two foot 2. 2 foot 6. So I just stretched it 6 inches this way, 8 inches up. If you add 8 inches to 1.5 feet, you get 2 foot 2. Alright, and it looks like this is right here. So I'm going to draw a line from here to here. Select it, move, and this comes down 2.5 inches. And it looks like you have a 2-inch fillet. So the fillet command is the letter F, spacebar. And then you type in R for radius. If you look down here, radius, R. And they want a 2-inch radius for these bottom parts. So hit 2, spacebar, and then click here, here. If you hit the spacebar again, you can click here, and you're done. And it looks like we need to do another rectangle. So REC and D, spacebar, and it's 18, 18. There you have it. I'm going to move it from the middle. And it looks like it says you need to move it up 4 inches. Perfect. Little rectangle. I don't see what size it says, but I'm just going to make a small one just so we can go quick. M. And then M. That looks good. And it looks like there's a fillet for that. One inch. So F, R, spacebar, 1, spacebar, P, spacebar, done. And that's how you can do the entire polyline rather quickly. So the dryer, oops, sorry, the dryer was supposed to just be the top and not just that. So we'll go ahead and do this. Copy. Washer. I'll just have to go back and delete the washer. But, Alright, Command Shift S, washer, save. Alright, let me delete that. There we go. Command S, Command Shift S. Let's see what's next. The range. Save. So that looks like it's 2'6" by 2'2". Range. Click out of that. Let's delete that. REC spacebar 0, 0. D. We got 2'6", 2'2". Enter. Move. M. There we go. And then it looks like this. Two inches. Alright, so you got 7 inches here and CO 11 there, and then you have, I'm drawing construction lines, 7 inches there, and then CO 1'4", 1'4". And you got 9.5-inch circles and 7.5-inch circles. So circle, diameter, so D for diameter, and then put 7.5. There we go, that's 1. And then D for diameter, and then you have 9.5. So these get copied right here from their center point. And here, and this gets copied as well. Now I could delete this, delete that, and voila. I have the range. Done. So Command S, Command Shift S. Now we have chair dash, chair dash 2. Enter. Change that. Double click in there. Command A, chair space dash 2. Let's get rid of that. And it looks like we are making (2'6" by 1'3". Okay. 0, 0. So 2'6". Enter. 1'3". Enter. I'm just going to copy this because it's the same. And then copy this. And that's going to be 2'6". They're probably doing it different in the text. So we'll do the arc. So the arc command, A, spacebar, oops, grab it in the middle, there we go, delete that, and now we've got to offset this. Okay, so 1 foot 10 inches. We're not going to offset that 1 foot 10 inches. I'm going to make a line 1 foot 10 inches. And we're going to make another line over here. And then just copy. Let's see, offset OF. Through. There we go. So let's do that again. Offset, letter O, spacebar, and right here through, it's already there, so hit the spacebar again, click on the object that you want to offset, and then right there, and delete, Control, Command S, Command Shift S. Now we're moving on to love seat. All right. So this one, I want you to do a little different. Love seat. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Rectangle. 0, 0. Enter. D. We'll do 5 foot space 2 foot 10 spacebar. Alright. Fillet radius 1 foot 3. Here. If you hit the spacebar, you can enter the same command as you previously were in. Now we're going to offset. It looks like we're going to offset 6 inches because it's a foot. So 6. There you go. Probably should have exploded this first. So select X. Now offset. 6 inches. 6. Enter. There we go. And then draw a line from the center point here to here. We've got yourself a love seat. Move. There we go. Love is in the air. Alright, so now a tub. TUB. So, let's get rid of this. Command A, TUB. Alright, REC. We're at 0, comma 0, enter. We got 5 foot, space bar, 2 foot 8, space bar. Let's try that again. 0, comma 0, D, 5 foot, and then 2 foot 8. There we go. Alright, looks like we're going to offset 4 inches. So O, spacebar, 4, spacebar. There we go. And we're going to explode this. So X, spacebar, now it's exploded. Looks like we're probably going to do a fillet. A couple of them. Alright, so this one up here is going to be 1 foot radius.
Are you winning, Dad?
Okay, so fillet. 1 foot or 12 inches, same thing. And then down here, it looks like it's a radius of 4 inches right here. So FR4. And if I hit the space bar, I can do it again real quick. Done. And I think that is it. I'm surprised they don't have a drain in this tub. If it was my drawing, I'd have a drain. Anyway. So, that's how you do the tub. Move this. Command S, Command Shift S. And now we got lavatory LAV -1. Save. And it's basically, following the same directions. Let's see what we got left. Okay. Yep. So now we're at lab 1. And now we got a rectangle 0, 0, 1, 8. Dimension 1, 8, spacebar 1, 6, enter. Alright, let's see. So we can offset this 1.5 according to the directions on 3-20. And let's draw a line from this midpoint down. It says 4 inch. So we can stretch this from here down to here. Delete this. There you go. Fillet. And looks like it's a 2.5. Right here on the back. So R spacebar 2.5 spacebar, and here we go. spacebar, go, and then F. F radius, looks like there's 1 inch right here up the front. There we go. Then we got a rectangle, D, and it's 4.5, 1, and it looks like it is 1.5 inch away from the back. So move, and spacebar, 1.5, enter. The drain is 2 inch diameter, so C, and 1 inch radius, and move this 8 inches from. There you go. Move that. And this is lab 1. Command S, Command Shift S, and now we move on to lab 2. So this one we're doing ovals or ellipses. So E-L-I. And the first one is right here, ellipse. And we're going to go click. And the first one is 1 foot 10. And the second one is 1 foot 7. Alright, R-O. I don't think that's right. Let's measure this. Yeah, that is entirely incorrect. So this needs to be half that size. So 1 foot 10 would be 11 inches. Yeah. So ellipse 11, and the 1 foot 7 9.5. All right. I'm going to rotate this because there we go. That still does not seem right. Ah, 1 foot 7. So here's a quick fix. There we go. Now it's looking right. Alright. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, it even says it on 3-21. So much for reading. Alright, then we offset 2.5 inches. So offset 2.5. And then now we move it down 1 inch. And the drain is I want to say it's 8 inches, just like the previous one from the origin. Yeah. The rectangle, the 4.5. Let's see, what was it? 1. There we go. Move here, move again. It's 1.5. There we go. Lav 2 complete. So Command S, Command Shift S, and now we on to sync -1. And I'm just gonna go delete this. Alright, so looks like we got a couple rectangles. Zero, comma 0. D space 2 apostrophe 9 space 1 foot 10 space click. Alright, rectangle. This one we're doing 1 foot 2 space 1 foot 3 on the ground. Move, put it right here in this corner. Move again. It wants it 2 inches away from there. Move 2 inches away from there. And now I can use the mirror command. MI. Voila. So fillet F R looks like 2 inch. We can do polyline, so P, same, P, circle, and it looks like it's at 1. I'm just trying to get a center point. There we go. Alright, so now we got 3 circles above. 0.75. And looks like they are 3.5 inches. So CO 3.5. CO 3.5. There we go. And then MI. There we go. And then move this down. It looks like 2. Perfect. Now we got sync 1 complete. Command S, Command Shift S, and looks like we are making a water closet. So, water closet. Command A, Command C. So I'm copying the name of this, so after I save it, I just double click in here, Command A, Command V. Done. I like to be efficient with everything. Alright, ellipse. Looks like the ellipse is going to be $11. 1 foot. Alright, so let's do rectangle first. D, 1, 8, or apostrophe 8, and then 9. Alright, and then F, let's see the radius. Let's just make that 2. Space bar. We'll go. Ellipse. S- 8.5, and then 12. I don't know if that's right. Let's see. I may have did it wrong. Yeah, I think so. Ellipse. $12. 8.5. There we go. Move. Move. 2. Now you have a water closet. Well, it's should be 2'4". Yep, perfect. And that was just an educated guess. There you go, water closet. So Command S, Command Shift S. So that last part, I just drew a line from that midpoint, 2'4", just to make sure that that measurement was good. And it was. It was just a well thought out guess. Alright, so now I'm making a tree. T-R. T-R-E. Save. Tree. Go ahead and delete this. Circle. Oop. Delete that. Circle. and it looks like it's, there we go, CO. And it looks like you just oop. All right, there you have it. And I just guessed on that small circle because it didn't say anything. Oh, so it's 1 inch diameter. So 0.5. There we go. Good to go. Command S, Command Shift S. And the next thing that we are going to draw is a door. So door 36. And that's for 36 inches. As you can see, it's 3 foot by 3 foot. All right. Command A, Command C. Command A, Command V. Go ahead and delete this. Let's do this. 0, 0. Command L for ortho 36. Let's do the same. Let's do the same thing here. 36. And it looks like it doesn't say how thick the door is. Oh, 2 inch. RC. D 2 36. There we go. Arc. So the arc is from here to here. Oop. There we go. I like to pull it out a little more. And there you have it. There's a 36-inch door. So Control Command S, Command Shift S, and now we're doing a 30-inch door. Save. .30-inch. .30-inch. Command L. 30-inch. You'll see the method to my madness real quick. Delete that, and now this is a 30-inch door. There you have it. Let's see. Oh, now we have a 6-foot door. Alright. Command S, Command Shift S, and I label it door 2-36. Oh, 36. Copy. CO 36. Enter. Stretch command. And bring this out over here. delete, okay, MI, done. Control, Command S, Command Shift S, and now we on to the ceiling fan. -1. Command A, Command C, save. Command A, Command V. Let's delete all this. Alright, ceiling fan. Looks like there's an 8-inch circle, so see. 4. Alright, rectangle. You got D5, 1 comma, apostrophe 3. There we go. Now I'm going to move this from the center point. This is where quadrant comes into play, so I'm going to turn on my quadrant. Oh, it's already on. So OS, quadrant. There we go. Now I need to move it an inch down. 1. Alright, then we're going to do polar array. So AR, select the object, spacebar, P for polar, PO actually, for polar, enter. And we're going to specify this. And now we're going to tell it how many. So 4 total. There we go. Done. Ceiling fan is complete. And we got ceiling fan number 2. So Command S, Command Shift S, 2, Command A, Command C, 2. And honestly, there is a way to, let's see. Array edit. Items. So 4, and now I want it to 5. There we go. Done. So let's undo. Click on there. Nope. Right click. Array edit. And items. And just change it to 5. Hit enter. And then hit enter again. And then hit escape. And bam, you got ceiling fan 2. So Command S, Command Shift S. Moving on to
the handicap symbol. So it looks like there's a 4'2" by 3'7" box. By now you should be able to create this. I shouldn't have to show you this. So use the commands for that. And then I'm going to do a part 2 for the using layers. And that's all I